Welcome back, everyone, to the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. We are here against West Virginia at West Virginia in the absolute pouring rain. Oklahoma State just came off another shattering loss, this time to Kentucky, who up to that point had not won a single game. Oklahoma State is now on a 3-game losing streak. The only game they've won so far is against North Texas in the first week of the season. West Virginia, on the other hand, has had a great season and is looking to add yet another win to their column today. And we're ready to start off game time. There's a little bit of blue sky out there, but it's not a whole heck of a lot, and the rain is still barreling down on us. Of note, Garrett Rangel is still the number one quarterback for OSU. Gordon couldn't get anything going, got tripped up by his own defender. Rangel is now the starting quarterback for OSU. Something interesting to note, given that he was second behind Alan Bowman, but after Bowman's performance over the past few weeks, we were all talking about it. We all thought there was a potential that he would get replaced, and that's what happened today. Edenfield got them down to 4th and inches with a great pass by Rangel. Really unfortunate, but you know how this is. Eventually, at some point, Alan Bowman may win back his starting spot. Or they could take the opposite direction. If Rangel does bad, they just go down to their third string until they get something going. Rangel with a big breakaway play. He doesn't have a whole lot of speed, but he had enough for a 24-yard rush. The man is the new quarterback. He may not have the legs to go, but when you are able to make that much out of that much of a gap, that is certainly impressive. Oklahoma State, of course, looking for a big win today. Edenfield over the top. Can he make it? No, brought down just mere inches from the end zone. 40 yards on the play. They're all pulling in for it. Looking to see what they can do. Hands it off to Gordon, who is shoved short of the goal line. He got that yard, but he couldn't get any further than that. Always unfortunate when you see something like that happen. They had him ready. They were prepared for it. Making some adjustments. Rangel. Gordon again stopped. Sacked at the line. They are just not letting him through. They don't want it. They don't want to have him. They don't want nothing to do with him. Again, Gordon manages to get through, though. Ollie Gordon was a man possessed on that play. He was not going to be denied for yet another time. Oklahoma State is now first on the board. When was the last time we could say that? It must have been last season. Now we're going to go up 7-0 at West Virginia. What a great start to get on the board first. That's some great momentum. Definitely shocked the West Virginia fans here. Oklahoma is up against Miami in another part of the country. 3-7, Miami leads it against number 12, Oklahoma. We're kicking it back to West Virginia. As a reminder, this is a conference game. Oklahoma State has not won a conference game yet this season. Dave Davidson, of course, one of the most talked about men in sports today. 10 years ago, he took the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Then it was found out that he had paid off most of the teams they were playing against in order to do so. Immediately fired and banned from the NFL entirely. Hasn't been heard from in 10 years. Shows up this season as the surprise offensive coordinator underneath Mike Gundy at Oklahoma State. First game didn't look so promising. Second game, you can understand if they were still having some issues. Third and fourth games, though, you could tell it was not the team that had issues gelling. Dave Davidson, though, has made adjustments every week. He has been in constant talk with the media to see about what changes he's making, what differences he's looking to implement to see if he can turn around the Oklahoma State season. Seems like he's made some changes that are actually going to work out this week. Down to a 4th and 16. And Oklahoma State is back on the field after a successful defense. Starting to run with Ollie Gordon. Cuts through to the middle, 6-yard rush, 2nd and 4. One more play will probably wrap us out of this first quarter. Rangel back. Throws it deep. Stewart couldn't catch it. Tumbles it into an interception to Bishop. Oh, he had possession. They could have ended this with a touchdown, gone into the second quarter with some serious momentum. But Stewart just absolutely fumbles it away. And the Oklahoma State defense has managed to pull it back yet again and force another 4th and 8 for West Virginia. Ball is up. Gonna be about midfield here. So where Brennan Presley goes down. But midfield is great positioning for an Oklahoma State team that's been playing as well as they have today. There have been some mistakes. And you definitely got to worry if the luster of a new quarterback spot is running out. But we'll see here. Gordon takes it up the middle, stumbles for a 12-yard rush to make that conversion. Raining down hard still. No huddle offense. Continuing on, Dave Davidson staple. Almost gets shoved out of the way. Rangel saw him open. Bruce, 18-yard reception. He didn't have enough runway there to pull it back, but he was able to get it in there. Oklahoma State seems to be playing with a new attitude coming into this one. You definitely got to appreciate it. Pulling up. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a dangerous one. Another turnover might completely kill Oklahoma's hopes for any kind of season here. But they're still going. And we hope they can pull something off good against the Mountaineers here. Got a man open in the corner. Johnson couldn't cross the line, but 22 yards puts them in great range. See if they can actually push it in here. Everyone's lined up on there. See if Gordon's going to get shoved again. And again, he gets stuffed at the goal line. The Mountaineers, if there is one thing they're great at, it is a goal line defense. But they move and trying to get in position. Making some adjustments here. What are they doing? See if they can fake out the West Virginia defense. Rangel taken off and manages to get it in there. He made some adjustments on that line at that last minute, and he's like, let's keep it rolling, keep the train moving. Looks like he was looking to try and fake him out with a pass play and then ran in himself when nobody got open in time. Manages to put Oklahoma State up 14-0. I think the most points Oklahoma has put up since the Tulsa game a few weeks ago. Oklahoma State defense once again managed to hold off the Mountaineers. Their offense is still chugging along. You know, it has been a crazy year so far for the Big 12. Maybe this is West Virginia's come down. Maybe this is Oklahoma State's chance to pull a Kentucky, if you will. Oh, he burned him. Rangel got him. Bruce, with a big stiff arm, managed to get a 45-yard reception. Amazing play on the day. New quarterback luster hasn't rubbed off yet. This team is doing great. Rangel's having to separate himself. Couldn't find a man open. He's going around the side. Makes it in for the first and runs out of bounds before he can get tackled. And possibly fumble the ball away. What a great rush from Garrett Rangel. Cowboys once again near the end zone. And looked like they were going to go with an option. Not enough space, not enough defense. Garrett Rangel a little slow to get back up there. Hopefully he's okay. 195 yards for OSU's offense. Just a handful for West Virginia. It is an absolutely amazing upset we're seeing today. Ollie Gordon couldn't get nothing there. The defenders saw him trying to dip through the center and came on through. Looks like Oklahoma State's going to go into the half with some serious momentum. Going to get one more playoff, maybe two. Up the center, Johnson, and it is official. Oklahoma State is on a roll here today in West Virginia. It's going to be 21-0 going into the half. Oklahoma State is playing like an entirely new team today, and Wrangle is a massive part of that difference. Oklahoma State still no huddle. This rain's got to keep them cooled down as they really run it out here. Big throw from Wrangle to Johnson. 28-yard reception. They aren't looking to burn any clock. Oklahoma State is looking to just run it out as best they can here. And I wouldn't blame them. With this kind of momentum, you might as well score while you've got the chance. Make hay while the sun shines. Any aphorism you want to use. Bruce again. Big catch, 5-yard reception. You might as well make hay while the sun shines. They haven't been great at scoring points this season. You might as well enjoy it while it's here. The locker room is going to be a better place to be. The practice field is going to be a better place to be. Maybe you won't have to run so many gassers out there this week, boys. Johnson couldn't catch it, though. Still 2nd and 5. Hard count. Green caught it and managed to pull off the defender from his shins, ankles, whatever you want to call him. Just shoved him off. Told him, get out of here. I'm going to the end zone. Nice play by Green. Nice play by the entire Oklahoma State line, giving Wrangle enough time to get it out of there. 28-0 going into the fourth quarter. We might be looking at Oklahoma State's second win of the season. Maybe their losing streak is going to end here. We'll have to see. We're back to the line again real quick. It's a run to Ollie Gordon. Manages to shove off a guy, get 4 yards, 3rd and 6. Oklahoma State has rushed for over 100 yards for the first time this season. It's taken to this point in the season for them to finally get it. Stribling manages to catch it over the middle, 12-yard reception. It's one thing to say that they've gone over 100 yards in the game. It's another thing to say that it took them until this week to finally make it there. But West Virginia clearly wasn't expecting Oklahoma State to do anything in this game, and it has completely come back to haunt them. Collins dives for the first down. We've got a man down for West Virginia, though. Hoping he's going to be all right, making it off the field fine. But I shouldn't be too harsh on Oklahoma State. Should let them have their victories while they have them. Nearly another interception, it looked like. Edenfield lost yards on that. Time winding down the fourth quarter. Will Oklahoma State give West Virginia another chance at the ball? Or was that it for the season? Edenfield, Johnson. Oh, but we've got a man down on the field. West Virginia, number 24, Floyd, was out. And Wrangle was the man down on the field, so Bowman is back in. Bowman going to see if he can get something going for his team here. And Bowman will definitely not be getting that starting job back. Bowman comes back in for one play and throws a massive interception. Doesn't matter now, but that's got to hurt. Bowman out. They are in the victory formation. Bowman's going to take a kneel, and that's going to end the game 28-0. Oklahoma State, West Virginia. Oklahoma State finally pulls off its first win of the year. What an amazing game. It's unfortunate that more Oklahoma State fans couldn't be here to witness this amazing comeback. Oklahoma State is absolutely ecstatic. Wrangle out there on the field, even with that injury, is celebrating, and he definitely deserves to be player of the game. 74 yards on the carry as well. Really helped his team out. that's going to do it for this episode of the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. What an amazing comeback. Can Oklahoma State keep this momentum over the next few weeks? Maybe they can make a bowl game. We'll have to see.